Hi, hello, I'm Sugar, and this is the Kel'thuzad fight from the 9.1 PTR Sanctum of Domination raid testing. This version of the fight brings back a lot of nostalgia from its Nax iteration with similar adds and mechanics. So far, the new abilities for this fight I think are pretty good. 3 adds spawn that look like copies of your active tank. All need to be interrupted before their piercing whale cast finishes, otherwise raid-wide damage occurs. The Oblivion's Echo debuff that is placed on players can be used to help silence them, but beware, this will also silence anyone standing within it. Tanks need to clear their stacks of Soul Fracture by running through the souls left behind from these mobs. A throwback ad called the Frostbound Devoted spawns shortly after this, along with Glacial Spikes. For the ad, kite them and DPS them down. If they reach their fixated target, they explode, doing damage to all players in 8 yards. Stuns, slows, snares, roots, and shackles worked on these ads. Glacial Spikes seem to be best dealt with in a staggered fashion because they leave a 10-second stacking debuff. They lose health over time, so we ended up DPSing down one and leaving the other to slowly dwindle on its own. The next big mechanics were Frostblast and Howling Blizzard overlapping. For Frostblast, a chunk of ice is thrown at a player, and its damage is divided evenly between all players in 8 yards. After soaking, you're rooted for 12 seconds. I tested the Nightflay Blink for this and was able to get out of it. Shapeshifting and Mass Dispel also worked on this to free other players. Howling Blizzard always seem to overlap here, and I'm not sure if this is intended, but the swirls need to be avoided and they grow slowly after landing. It was very hard to see the Howling Blizzard swirls under the Frostblast circle. Once KT reaches 0, a phylactery opens, allowing a group of players to enter and battle the last remnants of KT's soul. It was unclear if we were supposed to be automatically kicked out of this phase at certain percents, as it was inconsistent in testing. The Remnant has a Frostblast, and there are swirly green circles that need to be avoided. It didn't seem like we needed a healer down there, as long as we didn't get hit by either of those mechanics. Up in the main room, KT and the throwback ads from the Nax encounter will spawn. The Abominations need to be tanked, and the Banshees need to be kited and DPS down by ranged players. If any players die, KT will resurrect them with Dark Evocation to join his undead army. The only way to get rid of your undead friends is to treat them like all the other undead ads and DPS them down. The testing group I was in didn't make it farther than this, but overall it looks like it's going to be a pretty fun fight. I hope you enjoyed this PTR preview of Kel'thuzad in the new Sanctum of Domination raid. Please leave me any questions in the comments below. Okay, bye!